I don't know if you all realize this, but we've all been hoodwinked. The political arena that we are in the middle of is a perfectly orchestrated strategy by the powers that be. Right now, we have two of the worst possible candidates for both parties warring against each other. You couldn't pay me to vote for either one of them. But let me tell you what's really going on. When they say they want to make America great again, that's basically what they want to do. It's called gentrification on a large scale. We've all seen it in the inner cities. Urban blight choked most of the residents of the inner cities. The property values went down. They drove them out. Big money came back in, cleaned up, repaired, rebuilt the cities, and now only the rich can live in the inner cities. When they say make America great again, that's basically what they want to do. When Donald Trump talks about the ghettos being hopeless, I don't know if he realizes that the ghettos are not just occupied by black people. There are more poor white people that are on the welfare lines than black people. And when he talks about ghettos, he's basically talking about poor whites, poor blacks, poor Asians, poor Hispanics, poor Indians. Their plan is to try to come up with a grand scheme and a way to get rid of all of us. Here we are fighting against each other when we should be banding together. It's Armageddon, folks. When they made it possible for Obama to get into office, I told everybody that if every black person in the United States voted for Obama, with us only representing 13% of the population, that wouldn't be enough for Obama to get in. And if he did get in, it would be because of some votes by white people, people other than black people. They made it possible for Obama to get in because that was the beginning of their strategy of tearing this country apart. Right now, they keep creating scenarios and situations that are designed to create riots. They haven't been able to come up with a scheme grand enough to create the race war that they want to see happen so that we can kill each other. These incidents with the police, where police shoots a person, is placed on administrative leave, and then is found not guilty. Their plan and hope is that black people will get angry enough to get out in the streets on a national basis so that they have the reason to institute martial law, put the drones in the air, and wipe us off the face of the United States. That's what the real deal is, folks. Donald Trump even said himself, he could shoot a person in broad daylight in the middle of the streets and people would still vote for him. That's because of the big picture. They want Donald Trump to excite people that have a problem with people that look like me. Either way, folks, if Hillary gets in, it's going to be problems. If Trump gets in, there's going to be problems. Because their game plan is in motion. They've already tested the annihilation of cities overseas just to see how it works. The situation in Syria, if you look at the way their cities were before war hit, the cities were beautiful. Look at them now. It's just a matter of time before big money goes back into those cities, cleans up all the damage, and makes them beautiful places to live. That's the same direction we're headed here in the United States, because we cannot find a way to live together. So we're going to perish as fools. My advice: make your peace with the God that you serve. Get ready for the next phase of your life, because I'm afraid we're on a downward spiral and there's nothing that either one of us can do about it. Again, I would not vote for Donald Trump. I would not vote for Hillary Clinton. I would have voted for Colin Powell. Would have voted for Bernie Sanders, because they may have been able to create an environment where the people could get together. We're not going to make it warring against each other. I don't care how many guns the good old boys buy, how many boxes of shells they stock up. They're no match for the drones once the drones hit the sky. The good old boys that are stockpiled with arms, they know exactly who has the arms, and they will go after them first. Trust me. We're headed for dark days, people. They're going to make America great again. They're going to make America great again by starting over. And I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't even change the names of the states when they start all over, when everybody is gone. There's nobody left but them. Not good. They talk about us losing our religious freedoms. Can't take my religious freedom from me. I don't care what you do to me. I'm always going to serve my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. The Constitution, there's nothing my vote can do for the direction that the country is headed as it pertains to the Constitution. If we can't find a way to sit down and air out our differences and learn how to not hate each other, we're doomed. So vote for Donald Trump if you want to. Vote for Hillary if you feel you need to. But both of those are Band-Aids, folks. They've already got their power play in motion, and there's nothing, I repeat, nothing that we can do to prevent it. They're going to make America great again, all right, but I'm afraid we are not going to be part of it. When I say we, I mean poor people, middle-class people, Right now, the middle class, from what they are saying, is anybody under 200,000. Anybody under 200,000 won't be around. White, black, don't matter. They're going to get rid of all of us. Mark my word. That's what we are all facing unless we find a way to live together.